of you. Today we will start vector algebra chapter. First is in vector algebra, first is addition of vectors. First is addition of vectors or vector addition. In vector algebra, first chapter is addition of vectors. Look at it. So we will discuss first what is a vector. Look at it. So look at it. So this is AB. This is AB. Very easy. Look at it. So this is AB. Only length is there. Only length. Only length. Only length AB. Right? There is no direction. There is no direction. That means only length in the vectors means only magnitude. Only magnitude. Length in vectors means magnitude. So this is called line segment. This is called line segment. So only length is there. This is called line segment. Now look at. Suppose AB is there. Suppose AB is there and the direction is there from A to B. And the direction is there from A to B. So here direction. Direction from A to B. This is directed from A to B. This is directed from A to B. Clearly direction is there. So magnitude, length is also there. So magnitude equal to length AB. Equal to length AB. So AB bar is called vector. AB bar. This is called vector. So this is called a vector. So that means vector, a vector. Definition is a vector is a directed line segment. Directed line segment. Directed line segment. A vector is nothing but a directed line segment. That means it is denoted by AB bar. AB bar. That means this is called directed line segment whose magnitude is the length AB and direction is from A to B. And direction is from A to B. A directed line segment is called a vector. So vectors are denoted by small letters. So AB bar. AB bar is nothing but A bar. AB bar is nothing but A bar. So here magnitude of vector. Magnitude of vector AB bar or magnitude of vector A bar. Magnitude of vector AB bar is also A bar. Vectors are denoted in small letters usually A bar, B bar, C bar like that. So AB bar is nothing but A bar. Magnitude of vector AB bar means this length AB. This length AB it is denoted like this modulus AB bar. Modulus AB bar or modulus A bar. Modulus A bar. Modulus AB bar means magnitude. This length AB or modulus A bar. This is nothing but AB length. Length AB. This length AB is called magnitude of that vector. So that means simply a directed line segment is called a vector. So any vector will have magnitude and direction. So magnitude is nothing but length of the line segment and direction is from A to B. Now suppose B to A direction is there, then it is denoted by BA bar. Suppose if it has the direction like this, if it has the direction like this, right? So then this vector is called BA bar. This vector is called, so this is AB bar. This is AB bar, right? This is called BA bar. BA bar, right? So initial point to terminal point direction will be there. Initial AB bar written means in AB bar A is called initial point. In the vector AB bar, in the vector AB bar, A is initial point. Initial point. B is terminal point. B is terminal point. B is terminal point. So AB bar means the vector is directed from initial point to terminal point. That means whenever initial point is given, terminal point is given and the vector is given, it is directed from initial point to terminal point. So like that in physics also you have done these vectors. So just I will tell the definitions. So directed line segment, it must have magnitude and direction. Suppose look at another line I am drawing. Another line I am drawing like this. Another line I am drawing. Suppose like this it is drawn. Like this it is drawn. This is A is there. This is B is there. This is A is there. B is there. Like this one line is there. Like this. So for this there is no magnitude and no direction. This is just line. Because it is of infinite length. Here length is what? Fixed. Right? This is infinite length. Length of the line is what? Infinite length. This is only line passing through A and B. No direction. No length. It is just line passing through A comma B. Till now we have seen the straight lines. Na? So this is just line passing through A comma B. Because for this line infinite length, just it is passing through AB. So if it is if it is restricted to this length and given a direction, it will become a vector. This is just line passing through A and B. Suppose another one is there. Look at another one is there. Suppose like this. Look at. Suppose like this line is there. A point is there. B point is there, and it has direction. It has direction. It has direction. That means this is a directed line. This line has direction. In which direction it is? It is directed from A to B. So for this there is no length but direction is there. So this is called directed line. This is called directed line. Only direction is there. Only direction is there. This is called directed line from A to B. From A to B. That means this line, what is magnitude means you cannot say, but it has direction from A to B. This is called directed line. In three-dimensional geometry, we will use these directed lines. The lines which have directions. Look at here. This line has no direction and no length, infinite length. Just this is a line passing through A and B. Suppose we have seen this. We have seen this vector. Now look at this has finite length, magnitude it is called, this length, and directed from A to B. This is directed line segment. Directed line segment is nothing but a vector. This is a directed line. So this is a line. Suppose another one is there. Another one is there. Suppose there is a fixed point. There is a fixed point. There is a fixed point, and like this. Like this. Like this one line is there. Like this one line is there. There is a fixed point here, not like this. Not passing through A and B. It starts at A and going on like this. Right? So this is called a ray. This is called a ray. This is called a ray whose initial point is this and has no final point. And has no final point. Here look at line, this side and that side both are there. Now starts at A and go to infinite. So this is called a ray which has a fixed starting point and goes like this. This is called a ray. Right. So we have seen the directed line which is vector and a line passing through A and B and a line passing through A and B which have direction. This is directed line and then a ray. So these are the lines. Now we will discuss about in this chapter directed line segments. Directed line segments vectors. Right? Suppose look at. Always we will indicate by small letters. We will indicate it by small letters. Suppose look at. So as we have touch in physics, I will tell it how you got. Why you have to write like this, I will tell afterwards. For the time being, how to calculate the magnitude of a vector. Suppose let us say AB bar is A bar. Here AB bar is nothing but A bar, let us say. A bar. Look at them. While writing above bar, you can write like this or like this, no problem. You can write like this or like this, no problem. A bar or A arrow. Both ways you can write. So here while writing AB bar, you clearly write the arrow. Like this you can write like this and no problem. In some cases it will be written like this. So in some cases it will be written like this. Generally it will be written like this. It indicates that generally if AB is given, it will be written like this. Okay, now that indicates the direction from A to B. Direction from A to B. A bar means like this or like this. He will write. Right? Suppose A bar equals to xi plus yj plus zk. A vector will always be in this form. So generally I, J, K are there, I, J, K, or in some cases it will be written like this. Both are same. I cap. Cap means unit vector. Both are same. I can be written as I cap also. J can be written as J cap also. In physics, you know this very much. So xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. I cap, comma, J cap. I will discuss about this afterwards. For the time being, in 3D chapter you will get I comma J comma K are unit vectors. About unit vector I will discuss when the definition comes. Unit vectors means magnitude 1. Unit vectors along x comma y comma z axis. I will discuss about it afterwards. If a bar any vector will be expressed in this form in terms of I, J, K. In terms of I, J, K, if the vector is like this, then its magnitude is nothing but root of x square plus y square plus z square. Root of x square plus y square plus z square. Suppose 2i plus 2j plus k. Right? Modulus a bar is nothing but root of 2 square 4 2 square 4 plus 1. That means magnitude of the vector means this length is what? 3 units. This length is what? 3 units. Look at that. That is how to calculate the magnitude of any vector. Look at next one. 0 vector or null vector or point vector. Point vector. That means there won't be any initial point or terminal point. Only one point will be there. Only one point will be there. Like this AB is there previously. AB bar is there. Now only one point is there. This point, final point and initial point will coincide. So if the final point and initial point coincides, this point vector is called A bar. A bar. A bar. This is nothing but. This is also called vector. But having only one point, this is called 0 bar, null vector. This is also called a vector. It is called a point vector. That means this B will coincide with A. Whenever initial point and terminal point is same, you write 0 bar. 0 bar means it is considered as a vector only, having no direction. It is considered as vector only. 0 bar means vector. 0 means only 0 means scalar. 0 bar means vector. It is called a point vector. 0 means only scalar. Whenever A bar is there, you write 0 bar. It indicates that actually this line segment is there. This B will coincide with A. This B will coincide with A. That vector A bar is called 0 bar. 0 bar and 0 has difference. 0 bar means A bar. Whenever this will come, you write 0 bar. Right? So this 0 means scalar. 0. Only this 0 means real number. Right. So this has magnitude 0. This has magnitude 0. And this A bar vector is called 0 bar. A bar vector is called 0 bar. So that is point vector. Point vector means just initial point and terminal point. Both will be same. Both will be same. Next look at. Next look. Now look at. I told a vector. I told a vector. Look at. Very important point. Very important point. So we have discussed about vector. We have discussed about vector. This line is there. I have drawn a straight line. I have drawn a straight line. I have drawn a line. This line, whatever I have drawn, this line is called line of action. Line of action. Line of action of vector A bar. That means along which line it acts, this line, whatever the line I have drawn, along that line it acts. Along that line it acts means it is called line of action. Every vector will have line of action. That is nothing but line of action is nothing but through which line it is acting. Through which line it is acting means AB line. This AB line is there. That is called line of action. On that line of action, its direction is from A to B. So this AB line is called line of action. On that line of action, it is directed from A to B. It is directed from A to B. So every vector will have its line of action. Line of action is nothing but that line, whatever we are drawing, along that line it acts. Next look at. Next look at. Two vectors, very important definition, are said to be collinear or parallel vectors. Collinear vectors or parallel vectors are same. They are as it is same. Collinear vectors or parallel vectors if they have same direction, or opposite direction, same direction or opposite direction irrespective of their magnitudes, irrespective of their magnitudes. They can be equal or they may not be equal. Look at here. Generally, common mistake we will do is collinear or parallel vectors means we will always make an imagination that they will have same direction. That is not correct. Collinear or parallel vectors means they can have same direction or opposite direction. If same direction are there, both vectors, magnitudes can be equal or cannot be equal. If the vectors having same direction, they are called collinear vectors or parallel vectors. If the vectors having opposite direction, then they are also called parallel vectors or collinear vectors. Always don't assume that parallel vectors means they have same direction. That is not correct. That is not correct. Look at two vectors are there. Two vectors, let us say like this. Look at the vectors like this. I am drawing. Look at. So let us say this is A, this is B, this is B point. So this is C point, this is D point. Let us say this is E point. 5 points are there. Now look at. I am writing the vectors. Look at A B bar. I am writing some vectors. A B bar, B C bar, C D bar, A D bar, comma B bar, B bar. Look at these vectors. So look at A B bar is directed from A to B. A to B. B C bar is directed from B to C. B to C. C D bar is directed from C to D. A D bar is directed from A to D. B bar is directed from B to E. So these are collinear vectors. Same direction is there. Magnitude can be equal or cannot be equal, irrespective of their magnitudes. Are collinear and having collinear, or you can say parallel also. Collinear is exactly same as parallel, no difference. You can say collinear vectors are parallel vectors and having same direction, having same direction, having same direction, having same direction, having same direction. They are also called collinear vectors or parallel vectors having same direction. Having same direction. Okay. This. So next, suppose you take another vectors. You take AC bar, AC bar, comma, DB bar, AC bar, comma, DB bar. Let's say AC bar, comma, DB bar. Look at AC bar is this. AC bar is directed from A to C, this side direction, and then DB bar is directed in this direction. That means they are of opposite direction. They are also called collinear vectors. They are also called collinear vectors or parallel vectors. Parallel vectors having opposite direction. Like that. If two vectors are having same direction, then they are called collinear vectors. Collinear vectors having same direction. Same direction means they are called collinear vectors or parallel vectors. So if two vectors are there which are having opposite direction, then also they are called collinear vectors. Both are called collinear vectors. So of course they are said to be collinear vectors having opposite direction. So these are collinear vectors having same direction, and also these are called parallel vectors having same direction. So these are collinear vectors having opposite direction, and also these are called parallel vectors having opposite direction. Both are called collinear vectors or parallel vectors. Don't always assume that the vectors having same direction are called parallel vectors. That is wrong. So if the direction is same or opposite, they are called parallel vectors or collinear vectors. Don't always make this assumption. In this complete chapter, this is very important. Right? If same direction are there, they are also parallel vectors or collinear vectors. If opposite direction are there, they are also collinear vectors or parallel vectors. Look at, suppose vectors will be like this. Look at, vectors will be like this. Suppose let's say, now look at these all vectors, what is the line of action? For all these vectors, line of action is what? Line of action is this line only. For these two vectors, line of action is this line only. Right? Suppose some vectors will be like this. Look at whose line of actions are different. Suppose A, B is there. A, B, C. Suppose like this. Now look at. Suppose A, B bar, comma. AB bar comma DE bar. These are parallel lines. These are parallel lines. This is AB bar. This is DE bar. Their directions are what? Parallel. These are also collinear vectors. These are collinear vectors having same direction, but their line of actions are what? Parallel. Line of actions are what? Parallel. This line is one line. This line is one line. They are having here. They are having same line of action. Here they are having parallel lines of actions. Of course, this AB bar and DE bar are having same direction. Therefore, they are called collinear vectors. Look at them. Suppose AC bar, FT bar, UT. AC bar, FT bar. AC bar, FD bar. Look at AC bar direction is from A to C and FT bar direction is from F to D. So they are having opposite directions. They are also collinear vectors. Of course, their line of actions are different. Their line of actions are different. They are also collinear vectors or parallel vectors. They are also collinear vectors or parallel vectors. Look at them. Like that, collinear vectors are of two types. Some vectors having same direction. Some vectors are having opposite direction. Look at collinear vectors having same direction. They are called like vectors. Irrespective of magnitude, they can be equal or they cannot be equal. Like vectors. That means like vectors means they will be having same direction. They will be having same direction. Like this vectors can be same line of action. Like this vectors can be different lines of actions. So like vectors. Suppose collinear vectors. That means if they have same direction like vectors. Suppose if they are having opposite directions. Opposite directions, unlike vectors. If the vectors are having opposite directions, they are called unlike vectors. Collinear vectors are parallel vectors. They are divided into two types. If they have same direction like vectors, if they have opposite direction unlike vectors. If they have opposite direction unlike vectors. Whatever may be the magnitudes. So that means parallel vectors are two types. Parallel vectors having same direction are called like vectors. Parallel vectors having opposite direction, they are unlike vectors. Look at vectors are parallel means you have to remember this mistake we will do. Vectors are parallel. Suppose in the question given, vectors are parallel given means they will have same direction or opposite direction. Both will come, both cases will come. Vectors are parallel means they will have same direction or they can have opposite direction. Both, in both cases they are said to be parallel only. They are said to be parallel only. Next look at. Next look at. Vectors having equal magnitude and and same direction are called equal vectors. That means some vectors will have equal magnitude also, and they have same direction. They are called equal vectors. Suppose look at equal vectors. Suppose there is a line like this. There is a line like this AB. There is a line like this, and C is the midpoint. C is the midpoint of AB. So this length and this length is equal. So let us say this is AC bar, this is CB bar, this is AC bar, this is CB bar. Let us say AC bar is A bar, CB bar is B bar. So here A bar, B bar are collinear vectors only. A bar, B bar are having same direction. They are collinear vectors. Collinear vectors having same direction these are. Their magnitudes are also equal. Then we will say that if the directions and magnitudes they are same, we will say that they are equal. They are equal. They are equal. That means we will say that A bar equal to B bar. A bar equal to B bar. If the magnitudes, that means modulus A bar is nothing but modulus B bar. Modulus A bar means this AC length is nothing but CB length. That's why their magnitudes are what? Equal. Their magnitudes are equal and they are having same direction. Such type of vectors are called equal vectors. Such type of vectors are called equal vectors. Suppose you consider a parallelogram. You consider a parallelogram. You will come across this in many number of problems. Look at, suppose a parallelogram is there. A parallelogram is there, right? So this length will be equal. This length will be equal. Now look at. So let us say this is AB bar is A bar. AB bar is A bar. Now DC bar, look at. DC bar is a vector having same direction and same magnitude. AB equal to DC. Then this is also A bar. This is also A bar. AB bar, DC bar are equal vectors. If this is A bar, this is also A bar because they are having same direction and having same magnitude. Suppose AD bar, let us say, is B bar. Then BC bar is also B bar. Equal vectors. Equal vectors. Like that. So, equal vectors means same direction and their magnitudes are equal. Their magnitudes are equal. Next. If A bar, look at it. If A bar is a vector, if A bar is a vector, then 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 minus A bar is a vector having having same magnitude as A bar and having opposite direction and having here magnitudes will be equal and having opposite direction to that of A bar. To that of A bar. Okay. Suppose you take this AB Let us say C is the midpoint. C is the midpoint. C is the midpoint. Now let us say this is A bar. This is A bar. That means AC bar equal to A bar. AC bar equal to A bar. Then suppose CB bar, what we have written? CB bar is nothing but A bar. Is look at AB bar is A bar means same magnitude and same direction. This is what A bar. Now suppose if you want to write BC bar. So that means this BC bar is having same magnitude as that of A bar and opposite in direction. If you want to write BC bar, that is nothing but BC bar. If you want to write, that is nothing but minus A bar. Minus A bar. BC bar is nothing but same magnitude but opposite direction. That means that is called negative of the vector A bar. So if this is A bar, then this will be minus A bar. That means we can say that AC bar, we can say that BC bar equal to, so this BC bar equal to minus AC bar. Minus AC bar. Look at this, BC bar is nothing but minus AC bar, like that. So look at this is A bar. A bar is what? Minus AC bar. So if A bar is a vector, then another vector is there which is having same magnitude but having opposite direction. That vector is called minus A bar. That vector is called minus A bar. Now look at, suppose AB bar one vector is there. AB bar one vector is there. AB bar one vector is there. It can be written, if you interchange initial point and terminal point, then minus you write minus BA bar. Whenever you are interchanging initial point and terminal point, you write like this, right? Or minus BA bar. Take out this minus and write AB bar. That is simple meaning. Look at AB bar is there. This AB bar, this is A bar means AB bar, this is A bar means AB bar, this is A bar means, so this is BA bar, this is BA bar, right? So AB bar is what? A bar. AB bar is what? A bar. BA bar is what actually? BA bar is minus A bar. So that means we can say that BA bar equal to minus AB bar. That means AB bar is nothing but minus BA bar. That means if you interchange initial point and terminal point, minus right outside. Suppose minus is there. If you want to take out that minus, A write this side, B that side. Then minus BA bar will become AB bar, like the definition. Right? Whenever minus is there, take out that and write AB bar. Suppose, take another example. Suppose a triangle ABC is there. A triangle ABC is there. AD, D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint. Look at D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint. Now take BD bar here. BD bar is this vector. BD bar, CD bar is one vector. So BD bar and CD bar are having opposite directions. Then how you can write? BD bar equals to minus CD bar. BD bar this, CD bar is this, BD bar is nothing but minus CD bar. Minus C, bring this side. So you can say that BD bar plus CD bar is nothing but 0 bar. 0 bar you write here, vector is there. If vector is there, always you write 0 bar this side. So this is vector, this is, whenever the vectors are there, you write 0 means 0 bar. Like this. Two vectors having same magnitude, this and this are same, having opposite direction. Opposite direction. That means we can say that, look at, very important. modulus of minus a bar is nothing but modulus of a bar. Modulus of, look at minus a bar, that vector is having magnitude same as that of modulus a bar. Modulus a bar means magnitude of vector a bar. Modulus of minus a bar means magnitude of vector minus a bar. These two vectors will be having same magnitudes. Here look at them, don't mistake with this. Modulus a bar is not plus or minus a bar here. In the vectors, in functions we have written modulus x equal to plus or minus x. Here modulus a bar means magnitude of a bar, not plus or minus a bar. Don't mistake with that. So next look. Okay. If a bar is any vector, if a bar is any vector, suppose let us say any vector. If a bar is any vector, then any vector collinear with, look at a very important point, collinear vector which is collinear vector with a bar will be of form k into a bar, where k is a scalar constant. K is a scalar, where k is a scalar. If a bar is any vector collinear with a bar. Collinear, what I have told? Any vector having same direction to that of a bar or opposite direction to that of a bar. It will be of the form k into a bar. Now look at first point. If k greater than 0, if k greater than 0, if k greater than 0, then ka bar will have, this vector will have same direction as a bar, same direction as a bar, and magnitude k times that of a bar. K times that of a bar. Suppose look at an example. Suppose a bar is there. Suppose 2a bar is there. 2a bar is there. One vector a bar is there. 2a bar. Look at one vector a bar is like this. 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 Another vector 2a bar means this vector will have 2 times the magnitude that of a bar. Look at, I am drawing a vector. So let us say this is right. So this is AB length is there, CD is twice this length. Let AB is there, CD is twice this length. Suppose CD bar is like this. Then both AB bar and CD bar are having same direction. Length of CD is nothing but twice. That means this is 2A bar. This is 2A bar. So this is a vector having same direction to that of A bar and having magnitude twice to that of A bar. It can lie like this or it can be like this also. Look at it. they are having different line of action. Suppose if they are having same line of action, look at same line of action is there. Same line of action is there. That means this length is there, this length. Now AB bar is A bar, let us say. Now AC bar means what? AC bar means direction from A to C. Direction from A to C. AC bar is having same direction as that of A bar but twice the magnitude. That means AC bar is nothing but 2 into A bar. 2 into A bar. Like that, if they are having same direction and having magnitude k times that of A bar, then that vector is nothing but 2 times A bar. 2 times A bar. Like that, if A bar is any vector, then some constant into A bar vector is there. Some constant into A bar vector is there. What is that vector means? If k greater than 0, this vector represents the vector which is having same direction as that of A bar and magnitude k times that of A bar. Magnitude k times that of A bar. Right? So, A bar and 2A bar are collinear vectors only. Same direction is there. So suppose, let us say second point. Let us say second point. Second point I am writing here. Second point. If k less than 0, let us say constant is negative, then Ka bar will have opposite direction as A bar and magnitude k times that of A bar. Magnitude k times that of A bar. Let us say it. Suppose, look at here. Minus 3A bar is there. Suppose minus 3A bar is there. So minus means this vector will be having opposite direction to that of A bar and 3 times the magnitude of this. That means this will be like this. Look at I am drawing. So let us say this is C. It can be like this. Suppose CD bar is there. Suppose CD bar is there. CD bar is nothing but opposite direction. CD is nothing but 3 times AB. 3 times AB, let us say length. DC bar is there. That means CD, this length, magnitude means what? This length, this is 3 times AB and is having opposite direction. Therefore, we can say that DC bar, this vector DC bar, opposite direction to that of A bar is nothing but minus 3A bar like that. So, if a vector having same direction that of A bar, some positive constant into A bar will be there. Any vector having same direction with that of A bar will be in the form k into A bar where k is positive. Any vector having opposite direction to that of A bar, it will be in the form k into A bar where k is negative. Like that. That means if you want to write any vector in the same direction of A bar, how to write? Some positive constant into A bar. If you want to write a vector which is in the opposite direction to that of A bar, some negative constant into A bar. Suppose look at one vector is there like this. So this vector, how it will be? It will be in the same direction of A bar but having magnitude 5 times that of A bar. This. Suppose another vector is there minus 6A bar. What is this? What does this indicate? Minus means this vector will be in the opposite direction of A bar and having magnitude 6 times that of A bar. So look at here. So suppose modulus Ka bar. Suppose modulus Ka bar is nothing but modulus K into modulus A bar. Modulus K into modulus A bar, where K is a scalar. Modulus will all magnitude. This will always be positive. Look at suppose A bar equal to 2i plus 2j minus k. A bar is this. Suppose if you want to calculate modulus minus 3 A bar. Modulus minus 3 A bar means you write the constant outside. Modulus minus 3 into modulus A bar. Modulus minus 3 means this is the real number. 3 into modulus A bar means what? Root of 4 plus 4 plus 1. So 3 into 3, 9. That means modulus minus 3A bar is having magnitude was 9 times 9. Modulus A bar is what? 3. So this vector minus 3A bar is having modulus what? 9, which is 3 times that of A bar. Like that, if any constant is there, you can write outside constant. Look at one problem. Look at one problem. Look at one problem. The vector, look at one problem. The vector I plus xj plus 3k plus 3k is rotated. Is rotated through an angle theta and doubled in magnitude. Doubled in magnitude, then it becomes then it becomes 4i then it becomes 4i plus 4x minus 2 into j plus 2k plus 2k. Look it. Then x equal dash. Look at this model. A vector is there. A vector is there. A vector is there. Look at. Let us say some AB bar vector is there. Some AB bar vector is there. AB bar vector is there. So let us say this is A bar. This is A bar. A bar is nothing but this. Always vector state like A bar, B bar. Right? So like this. Right? So this is rotated through an angle theta. This is rotated through an angle theta. That means fix this point. It is rotated means about this point it is rotated through an angle theta. Through an angle theta and double the magnitude. This is rotated about. It means that it is rotated about this. So rotated and double the magnitude. Let us say this vector becomes C bar. And double the rotated and double the magnitude. Let us say this is V bar. After rotation, after doubling the magnitude, let us say it is B bar. That means B bar equals this one. 4i plus 4x minus 2 into j plus 2k plus 2k, like this, right? So what is it here? Modulus B bar magnitude is nothing but 2 times. Look at this. This length is 2 times. This means what? Modulus B bar is nothing but 2 times modulus A bar. Given double the magnitude means what? That means given that AC length equal to 2AB. 2AC length is nothing but modulus B bar, magnitude of this vector. Now use this condition. Root of 16 4 square plus 4x minus 2 whole square, magnitude means plus 4 equal to 2 into root of magnitude of this 1 plus x square plus 9. 1 plus x square plus 9. Now square both sides. You have to find what is the value of x. Square both sides. 20 plus 4x minus 2 whole square equal to 4 into 10 plus x square. Now form a quadratic equation. Here 16x square is there. Here 4x square is there. That means bring this side. So you will get 12x square. 12x square. So here minus 2ab if you write. So minus 16x you will get here minus 16x you will get. So look at here 20 plus 4, 24. So 24 minus 40 minus 16. You got the quadratic equation. So take out 4 common. 3x square minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Factorize this. So 3x square minus. So what is that? Minus 12 means you write minus 6x. So take common 3x into so you will get the value of x. That means if you take x minus 2 common, 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x values are what? One value is minus 2 by 3, one value is 2, like that. Simple, given that this vector has magnitude twice that of that. Like that. Magnitude means, how to calculate magnitude means. Look at one more problem. Given that if r bar equals to 3p bar plus 4q bar, 2r bar equals to p bar minus, given like this, minus 3q bar, then write the options. First option, r bar comma q bar have same direction and modulus r bar less than 2 into modulus q bar. Then second one is r bar comma q bar have opposite direction and modulus r bar greater than 2 modulus q bar have OD means opposite direction and modulus r bar less than 2 modulus q bar have same SD means same direction. Modulus r bar greater than 2 modulus q bar. Question is given like. Look at here. So this question is regarding r bar and q bar and their directions. That means we have to find a relation between r bar and q bar. Now look at from the given equations, r bar is this, 2r bar is this. Now look at, I am substituting r bar in this. That means you will get 3p bar. Look at, I am substituting r bar here. Q bar equals to 3p bar plus 4q bar. 4q bar. Right? So what is the relation you will get? What is the relation you will get is, so p terms bring this side. So this is 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 means 3p bar equals to 3p bar equals to. So this is 4q bar minus 8q bar. Minus 8q bar means minus 4q bar minus 4q bar. This is the relation you will get. Just I have substituted this r bar here and I want to find a relation between p bar and q bar. So this is the relation. That means we can say that p bar equal to minus 4 by 3 q bar. Minus 4 by 3 q bar. He is asking about r and q. So therefore r bar in terms of q bar I want to write. That means minus, so here if you substitute, so p bar is minus 4 by 3, so plus 3 into, I am substituting minus 4 by 3 q bar. So minus 4, here I am substituting q bar plus 4 q bar. R bar is 2 into 3p bar. So P bar is minus 4 by 3 Q bar. Mistake. R bar is this 2 into this bar minus 3 Q bar. In that you have to substitute now. So therefore, this implies, so here you substitute 2 into 3p bar plus 4q bar equal to p bar minus 3q bar. This is 6p bar, this is p bar. 5p bar equals to, bring this side, minus 11q bar. That means p bar is nothing but minus 11 by 5 q bar. Now you want the relation between r bar and q bar. R bar equal to, you take the first one, 3p bar plus 4q bar. Now p bar I am substituting. So if p bar, if you substitute, minus 33 by 5 into p bar into q bar plus 4q bar. If you take the LCM, so minus 33 plus 20, that means minus 13 by 5 minus 13 by 5 into q bar. Minus 13 by 5 is nothing but minus 2.6 q bar. Minus 2.6 q bar. Look at here. R bar is minus 2.6 q bar. Minus 2.6 q bar. Therefore, R bar is some negative constant into q bar. That means R bar and q bar will have opposite direction. R bar comma q bar have opposite direction clearly, because this vector equal to some constant into q bar. That constant is what? Negative. That means R bar and q bar will have opposite direction. And suppose modulus R bar you calculate. Modulus R bar is nothing but 2.6 q bar. That means modulus minus 2.6 into this. That means 2.6 times modulus q bar. That means we can say that modulus R bar greater than 2 into modulus q bar. Therefore, R bar, q bar have opposite direction, and modulus R bar is 2.6 means what? Greater than 2 into modulus q bar. Like that, if the vector is a constant multiple of one vector and that constant is negative, then they will be having opposite directions. Now look at here, p bar, q bar direction is what? Opposite directions. If he asks about p bar and q bar, they are of opposite directions. Okay now. So like that. That means R bar, Q bar will be like this. Look at R bar is like this. So Q bar, let us say, is this. Q bar. R bar will be how? R bar will be like this. So if this length, let us say, if this length is lambda, then let us say this vector is there. This R bar will be like this. This length will be 2.6 lambda and having opposite direction, like this collinear vector space. This DC bar is R bar. If this length is lambda, this length is what? 2.6 lambda and having opposite direction, like that. If you want to compare the directions and magnitudes, always write a relation. So some one vector is put some constant into other vector. Then you can say whether they are in same direction or opposite direction. If the constant is positive, then same direction. Constant is negative, opposite direction. A bar comma B bar are said to be collinear vectors if and only if one vector equal to scalar multiple of other. That means one vector equal to some scalar into other vector, some constant, whatever may be the constant. What if you prove that B bar equal to some constant into A bar, then A bar B bar will be what? Collinear vectors. Or you can also prove A bar equal to some constant into B bar. A bar B bar will be collinear vectors. Always remember this relation. If you prove that one vector equal to some constant into another vector, then they are said to be collinear vectors. Okay, one formula we will deduce. A bar equal to some vector A1i plus A2j plus A3k. One vector is there like this, another vector is there like this. B1i plus B2j plus B3k. Two vectors are there like this. A bar, B bar are collinear. Condition is when they will be collinear means A1 by B1 equal to A2 by B2 equal to A3 by B3. Collinear means this condition must be satisfied. A1 by B1, I coefficient divided by I coefficient, A2 by A2, A2 by B2 equal to A3 by B3. Now look at, if they are collinear means A bar equal to some constant into B bar, right? If this constant can be negative or positive. If they are collinear, then A bar will be what? K into B bar. That means A1i plus A2j plus A3k equal to some const, let us say lambda. Here k is there, some lambda into B1i plus B2j plus B3k. Multiply with lambda. So lambda B1i plus lambda B2j plus lambda B3k. Now these two are equal. Therefore, compare I coefficients. A1 is what? Lambda B1. Compare J coefficient. Whenever both are equal, compare I coefficient, J coefficient, K coefficient. They must be equal. Comma A3 equals to lambda B3. That means lambda is what? A1 by B1. Here lambda is what? A2 by B2. Here lambda is what? A3 by B3 equal to lambda. This is the condition. When you want to prove that these two are collinear vectors, take this condition. If this condition is satisfied, that means A1 by B1 equal to A2 by B2 equal to A3 by B3. If this condition is satisfied, then they will be collinear vectors. Suppose take one example. Suppose these two vectors are there. These two vectors are there, right? So you have to check whether these are collinear vectors or not. So that means look at A9 by A1 by, write this ratio equal to equal to. So if you look at strike of 3, therefore A bar comma B bar are collinear. They are collinear. They are collinear vectors. Look at how it is. B bar you take B bar. B bar you take. B bar you take here. B bar you take here. Minus 4 take common. Minus 4 you take common. 3i plus j plus 2k. 2k. This you got. I am multiplying and dividing with 3. I am multiplying and dividing with 3. So this is what? This is what? A bar. So what you got? B bar equals to some constant into A bar. That indicates that A bar, B bar are collinear vectors and having opposite direction This A bar and B bar will be having opposite direction. This B bar equals some constant K into A bar. K is what? Negative. That means these vectors will be having opposite direction. That this condition, if it satisfies, they will be collinear vectors. Suppose take one example. If A bar equals to minus 2i plus 3j plus yk comma B bar equals to xi minus 6j plus 2k are collinear. Find x comma y. Find x comma y. That means just write the formula. Write the formula. Minus 2 divided by x equal to 3 divided by minus 6 equal to y divided by 2. Y divided by 2. Therefore, minus 2 by x equal to minus 1 by 2 equals to y divided by 2. So therefore, if you equate this and this, you will get x equal to 4. If you equate this and this, y equal to minus 1. Like that collinearity condition. Variables he will give and then he will answer the variables. So just write the formula. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Take another problem. Let look at in some cases One vector will be given like this. One vector will be given like this. This is given like this means you write first coordinate into I plus like the point he will give. This means that a bar equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Look at one problem. Let a bar equal to 1 1 1 1 1 1, b bar equals to 5 minus 3 minus 3, c bar equals to 3 comma minus 1 comma 2. 3 minus 1 comma 2. Look, problem is given like this. If a vector if a vector u bar is collinear with C bar and has magnitude modulus of A bar plus B bar divided by 2, then U bar equals to number 1 plus or minus 3C bar, number 2 plus or minus 3 by 2C bar, number 3. Third option. Fourth option, 2 by 3 C bar. Look at this problem. So look at U bar is collinear with C bar. U bar is collinear with C bar. U bar is collinear with C bar. Collinear with C bar means always collinear vector. This vector will be some constant lambda into C bar. Always, if it is collinear with some vector, always take that vector as some constant into C bar. So modulus, apply modulus. Therefore, modulus U bar is nothing but modulus lambda C bar. Lambda you have to calculate. So right, modulus U bar is nothing but modulus lambda into modulus C bar. What he has given? That vector U bar has magnitude this. Given that modulus U bar equal to modulus of A bar plus B bar by 2. Modulus of this vector is this. So modulus A bar plus B bar plus by 2 means this A bar is what? I plus, find the A bar plus B bar vector plus B bar is nothing but 5i minus 3j minus 3k. Modulus of this vector divided by 2. Modulus of this vector means I plus 5i, 6i. So 6i minus 2j. So this is first equation, let us say. So minus 2j minus 2k divided by 2. That means you can write modulus that equals to root of 36 plus 4 plus 9 divided by 2. That means this is root of 49. That means modulus u bar is what? 7 by 2. Now look at it. So 1 implies you have to calculate what is lambda. 7 by 2 equals to modulus lambda into modulus c bar. Modulus c bar is what? Root of c bar vector is 3i minus j plus 2k. That means 9 plus 1 plus, so 9 plus 1 plus 4. Yes. So collinear with c bar, right? So modulus c bar. So that means, so therefore you can calculate what is lambda. Look at them. This is collinear with c bar. Therefore, modulus u bar is this. So c bar is nothing but 3i minus j plus 2k. That means its magnitude is this 7 by 2 equal to modulus lambda into root of 14. So therefore, modulus lambda is nothing but 7 by 2 root 14. So 7 by 2 root 14. Answer is not there. Where is the mistake? Wait a minute. 4. Root of 44. 44 by 2. 44 by 2 and root 11. Okay. Root 11. Root 11. So modulus lambda. ಇದೆಂತ modulus c bar అంటే అక్కడ ఆన్సర్ లేదు కదా. ఆన్సర్ ఇవి ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఆన్సర్ తప్పు అనుకుంటా. modulus lambda into modulus c bar. modulus c bar కరెక్ట్గా root of 9 plus 1 plus 4 root 14. So modulus lambda equal to root 11 divided by root 14. ఇక్కడ మిస్టేక్ ఉంది, కరెక్టే కదా, ఆన్సర్ లేదు. ఇది లాంబ్డా. ఆన్సర్స్ అయ్యే ఆప్షన్స్ లేవు, లాంబ్డా అంటే ఇది. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ యూ బార్ అంటే ఏంటి? యూ బార్ అంటే మాడ్యులస్ లాంబ్డా. సి బార్. యూ బార్ అంటే ఇది. యూ బార్ అంటే ఆన్సర్స్ లేవు. ఇట్లా కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్ అంటే ఇలా తీసుకోండి, లాంబ్డా సి బార్. సో మాడ్యులస్ యూ బార్ రాశా, లాంబ్డా కనుక్కోవాలి, మాడ్యులస్ యూ బార్ రాసేది. మాడ్యులస్ లాంబ్డా ఇంటూ మాడ్యులస్ యూ బార్ అంటే ఇంత ఉందని చెప్పారు. మాడ్యులస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ బార్ ప్లస్ బి బార్ బై 2. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ ఏ బార్ తెలుసు, బి బార్ తెలుసు. సో దీని మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ కనుక్కున్నాం. సో యూ గాట్ దిస్ వన్. సో మాడ్యులస్ యూ బార్ మనకు తెలుసు. సో ఈక్వేషన్ తీసుకోండి. దిస్ ఈజ్ √44/2 అంటే √11 ఈక్వల్ టు మాడ్యులస్ లాంబ్డా ఇంటూ మాడ్యులస్ సి బార్ మనకు తెలుసు. మాడ్యులస్ సి బార్ అంటే మనకి so adi, so therefore lambda value modulus lambda and this lambda and plus or minus, that means relation is what, u bar equal plus or minus √11/√14 into c bar, that is the answer. అట్లా మనకి ఎప్పుడు కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్ కావాలన్నా సమ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఇంటూ దట్ వెక్టర్ తీసుకోండి. మనకు కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్ విత్ ఎనీ వెక్టర్ కావాలంటే దట్ వెక్టర్ కెన్ బి టేకెన్ యాస్ సమ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఇంటూ దట్ వెక్టర్. Let's so. Last concept. Last concept. Suppose so. Five minutes. Suppose A, B, C, D are like this. A, B. So AB length 2 units. AB length 2 units. AB length 2 units. BC length 3 units. CD length 4 units. CD length 4 units. Okay now. Express AB bar number one, first question. Express AB bar in BD bar. In BD bar. Look at it. AB bar ni BD bar lo express cheyali. AB bar ni BD bar lo express cheyali. Ippudu AB bar and CD bar ivi collinear vectors having same direction. చూడండి AB bar అంటే ఇది, BD bar అంటే ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది. collinear vectors having same direction. ఇవి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయాలంటే మనం ఏం చేయాలంటే ABCD లెన్స్ రేషియో ఎంత ఉందో కనుక్కోండి. చూడండి AB/CD ఈ లెన్స్ రేషియో మొత్తం ఇవి కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్స్ కదా. కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్స్ హ్యావింగ్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. AB/CD లెంత్ అంటే 2/4. 2/4 అంటే ఎంత? 1/2 అంటే AB equal to 1/2 CD. 1/2 CD. AB equal to 1/2 CD. సో ఇలా లెన్స్ రేషియో కనుక్కున్న తర్వాత AB బార్ CD బార్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉన్నాయి కదా, అంటే ఎలా రాయొచ్చు మనం? AB బార్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1/2 ఇంటూ CD బార్, అంతే కదా. సో మాగ్నిట్యూడ్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి? మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వెక్టర్ ఈస్ హాఫ్ మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ CD bar and they are having same direction, means AB bar equal to positive constant into CD bar. These are the relation between AB bar and CD bar. They are vectors having same direction. Suppose look at second one. Express AC bar in DA bar. చూడండి ఒకసారి AC బార్ ఎలా ఉంది? ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది. DA బార్ ఏ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది? ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో. అంటే ఈ రెండు కూడా ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉన్నాయి. ఇవి కొలీనియరే. కొలీనియర్ ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్. సో ఇవి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయాలంటే వాటి లెన్స్ రేషియో కనుక్కోండి. చూడండి ఒకసారి, ఏసీ బై డిఏ, సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉన్న ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉన్న వాటి లెన్స్ రేషియో కనుక్కోండి. సో ఏసీ బై డిఏ అంటే ఎంత? ఏసీ అంటే 5 డివైడెడ్ బై డిఏ అంటే ఎంత లెంత్? డిఏ అంటే 4 + 3 7 + 2 9, 7 + 2 9. అంటే మనకి రేషియో ఎలా వచ్చింది? ఏసీ = 5/9 × డిఏ. వెక్టర్స్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఏం రాయాలంటే ఏసీ బార్ ఈక్వల్ టు, ఇవి ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉన్నాయి కదా, +5/9 రాయకూడదు, -5/9 డిఏ బార్. చూడండి, ఏసీ బార్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది, డిఏ బార్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది. ఇందాక అదే వచ్చింది మనకి ఆఫ్ సిడి. మనం ఏబి బార్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ సిడి బార్ రాస్తున్నాం. అంటే ఏబి బార్ సిడి బార్ ఒకే డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంటే ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ రాయాలి. వీటి లెన్స్ రేషియో ఇక్కడ 5/9 ఉంది. అంటే ఏసీ = 5/9 × డిఏ. ఏసీ బార్ = 5/9 × డిఏ బార్ రాయకూడదు. ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంటే కనుక నెగిటివ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ రాయాలి. ఇక్కడ -5/9 × డిఏ బార్. This negative sign indicates that this vector and this vector are having opposite direction. K into this vector, K is negative. ఇవి మనకి ఈ రెండు సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్, ఈ రెండు ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్. అలా కాకుండా సపోజ్ ఇలా ఉన్నాయి చూడండి, లాస్ట్ పాయింట్ సపోజ్ ఇలా ఉన్నాయి చూడండి, సపోజ్ ఇలా ఉన్నాయి. ఏబిసి ఇలా ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇది 2 ఉంది, ఇది 2 ఉంది, ఇది 7 ఉంది, ఇది 2 ఉంది, ఇది 7 ఉంది. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఏంటి? ఏబి బై బిసి అంటే 2/7. లెన్స్ రేషియో ఇది. ఇక్కడ ఇలా తీసుకొని చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ఇలా ఉంది లెన్స్ రేషియో అన్నమాట. ఇక్కడ దీన్ని ఇలా రాయకూడదు. చూడండి, ఏబి బార్ = 2/7 × బిసి బార్ అని రాయకూడదు, లేకపోతే -2/7 × బిసి బార్ అని రాయకూడదు. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఏబి బార్ అనే వెక్టర్, ఇది బిసి బార్ అనే వెక్టర్. దే ఆర్ నాట్ కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్స్. కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్స్ కానప్పుడు లెన్స్ రేషియో తీసుకొని ఇలా రాయకూడదు. ఓన్లీ ఎప్పుడు రాయొచ్చు అంటే మనకి రెండింటికి సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉన్న రాయొచ్చు, రెండింటికి ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉన్న రాయొచ్చు. ఇలా ఈ రెండు కొలీనియర్ వెక్టర్స్ కావు, ఈ రెండింటికి సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ లేదు, ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లేదు. లెన్స్ రేషియోని బట్టి మనం ఇక్కడ వెక్టార్స్ ఇలా ఉంటాయని రాయకూడదు, బికాస్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ కొలీనియర్. కొలీనియర్ అన్నప్పుడు మాత్రం లెన్స్ రేషియో మనం తెలుసుకుంటే ఆ వెక్టార్స్ వన్ వెక్టర్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ అదర్ వెక్టర్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయొచ్చు. సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటే పాజిటివ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఇంటూ దిస్, ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటే నెగిటివ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఇంటూ దిస్. ఓకే, సో టుమారో ఐ విల్ డిస్కస్ ద రిమైనింగ్. ఈరోజు మీరు కొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ పంపిస్తాను, కొంత అయింది, రేపు మొత్తం క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. మీరు చైతన్య